Federal buyout fiasco. Judge hits pause. Nation grabs popcorn. Ah, the sweet, chaotic symphony of federal bureaucracy, where deadlines are arbitrary, emails scream fork in the road, and career decisions hinge on replying with a single word: resign. Yes, folks, it's 2025, and the Trump administration's latest brainchild, the Deferred Resignation Program, has managed to ignite more drama than your aunt's Facebook posts during election season. Let's unpack this bureaucratic buffet with the respect it deserves, Reed. None. A deadline so arbitrary, even the judge laughed, probably. Picture it, federal employees across the nation, staring at their inboxes, clutching their mugs of government-issued coffee, and wondering if that email titled Fork in the Road is spam or an existential threat. Spoiler: it was both. The Trump administration generously gave 2.3 million federal workers 9 whole days to decide if they wanted to defer their resignation, aka quit now, get paid until September, and then hope the job market isn't the equivalent of a post-apocalyptic wasteland. But wait. Plot twist. A federal judge in Massachusetts, George H. O'Toole Jr., yes, that's his real name, not a character from a legal drama, decided to pump the brakes. After unions representing 800,000 workers screamed, "Hold up, this is illegal and dumb," Judge O'Toole hit pause on the deadline faster than you can say bureaucratic disaster. Unions to the rescue, with a side of "we told you so." The unions, led by the American Federation of Government Employees, AFG, argued that the program was an arbitrary, unlawful, short-fused ultimatum. And honestly, when your resignation program sounds like a shady timeshare pitch, maybe it's time to rethink your life choices. Everett Kelly, AFG's national president, released a statement dripping with the diplomatic version of "Are you kidding me?" He said, "We continue to believe this program violates the law, and we will continue to aggressively defend our members' rights." Translation: nice try, but no. The government's response: shrug emoji. Despite the judge's order, the Trump administration seems to believe they can keep processing resignations like nothing happened. An anonymous source, because of course there's always an anonymous source, claimed no one in the program will be affected. The resignations will still be processed. So let me get this straight. There's a court order, but they're just going to keep calm and carry on? Bold strategy. It's like getting pulled over for speeding and telling the cop, "I hear you, but I'm just going to finish this joyride first." Emails from the Twilight Zone. The emails sent to federal workers read like a cross between a dystopian novel and a bad breakup text. First, there was the ominous "fork in the road" subject line. Then, just to keep the anxiety spicy, they followed up with "final day, fork in the road at 1 a.m." Because nothing says "we respect your career decisions" like a passive-aggressive email in the middle of the night. According to the Office of Personnel Management, OPM, all you had to do to resign was reply with the word "resign." That's it. No forms, no exit interviews, not even a "thank you for your service." Just hit reply, type "resign," and boom, you're free. It's the government equivalent of ghosting, but with severance pay. The fine print: layoffs are likely, but no pressure. And because this couldn't get any more absurd, federal employees were subtly informed that if not enough people took the buyout, layoffs were likely. So, basically, quit now and we'll pay you, or don't quit and we might fire you later. What a charming way to motivate your workforce. This is like a restaurant telling its waitstaff, "You can leave now with free dessert, or stick around and risk getting fired before your shift ends." Either way, you're not exactly inspired to deliver 5-star service. Enter Elon Musk. Because why not? Just when you thought this couldn't get more surreal, enter Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. Yes, that's its real name. No, I'm not making this up. DOGE's social media posts pitch the buyout like a college spring break flyer. Take the vacation you always wanted, or just watch movies and chill, while receiving your full government pay and benefits. Ah yes, because when I think about career-defining decisions, I definitely consider Netflix, and snacks part of the equation. Congress. The voice of reason? Shockingly, yes. Meanwhile, Democratic members of the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform called the program a scam designed to decimate our civil service. When members of Congress, A group not exactly known for efficiency or clarity look at your plan and go, wow, this is bad. You know you've hit a new low. The fallout, confusion, anxiety, and more emails. As of Thursday, about 50,000 people had accepted the offer. Whether they did so enthusiastically or in a haze of panic-induced decision fatigue is anyone's guess. Federal agencies scrambled to send out clarifications, which mostly served to make things more confusing. One particularly helpful email from the National Park Service said, "Please be aware there is more to the process." Oh, you mean besides typing resign and waiting for the existential dread to set in? Thanks for clearing that up. The verdict. Monday showdown. Judge O'Toole scheduled another hearing for Monday. Will the court rule that this buyout program is as legally sound as a wet napkin? Or will the Trump administration get the green light to continue its federal employee hunger games? Whatever happens, one thing is clear. This whole saga is a masterclass in how not to run a government workforce. Deadlines pulled out of thin air, legal gray areas, cryptic emails, and motivational tweets from Doge. It's like someone tried to manage federal HR using a combination of Mad Libs and a magic 8-ball. Final thoughts. The real fork in the road. In the end, this isn't just about a poorly executed buyout program. It's about how we treat the people who keep the government running. The unsung heroes who process your tax returns, manage national parks, and make sure the planes don't fall out of the sky. So here's to the federal workers, navigating this mess with grace, grit, and a healthy dose of skepticism. May your inboxes be free of cryptic ultimatums, and may your coffee always be strong enough to handle whatever nonsense comes next. Stay snarky, America.